Got somebody got kidnapped in here, man. I can't let y'all see. They was trying to open this up so that way, doing a live reaction, what I mean, they can call for help or something like that, and hoping that I won't notice. Anyway, let's jump on it. 148. Solo leveling 148. All right, I kind of missed it. I'm here late. Okay, we got what's my man's name? Oh my god. What's my man's name? Jin-Woo. Okay. Is that the Asian hunter who beat down Thomas Andre until he was almost dead? Apparently, he played a significant role in the Tokyo Gate too. Everybody's watching. Everybody just, they stopped looking at what's going on down there. Or everybody just, oh shit. When you look at that's what everybody's doing. To have utterly destroyed Thomas, who had been reigning over other hunters like a king, I can't believe it. I would be scared. Because how Thomas Andre was, man, this dude was a demon, a devil, right? If this guy could be worse. If he's better than great. If he's not, even worse. So look, look, he sits there, right? When he sits down, literally, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10. Okay, 10 out of 11 people were just staring at him. One guy turned all the way around just like this and just looking up at him just like this. You know what I mean? Like, he said, I don't care if you see me. I got to see this dude. Another guy turned, he's like straight just looking dead on him. Like the two people sitting next to him just sitting like with they turned their whole seats around just sitting like this. You know what I mean? Wow. This other guy over here, he's not paying them no mind. He might not know, or he's just pretending like he don't want to look. But I think he knows. Okay, they showing the whole group. All these people look the same. When they pull the camera back and you see everybody sitting down, they all look the same. They should have showed. They should have showed like literally the entire like everybody in every seat was just like this. That'd have been crazy if they did that. All right, okay, let's get to it. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Belzer. Dr. Belzer. What the hell is that? Okay, I'm sure you all are aware that the number of gates being generated has shot up and that stronger monsters have started to appear. So basically what I'm telling y'all is we need Jin-Woo by himself to beat them all for us. Otherwise, we're goners. Okay, but not many of you may know that unusual activity has been detected above the skies. It's been widely reported that the magical energy concentration being absorbed into the atmosphere is becoming increasingly greater. The Dragon King, remember? The Dragon Monarch. Remember, what's his name? Karmag or whatever, the dragon, Karmag or whatever, Kamish. Kamish has a dragon monarch. It was second in command. It wasn't even the top dog. That might be the one that's in the sky. Okay, but I want to refer to this magical energy found in the atmosphere differently. You know, why is that? Until we are able to find a more appropriate term to call it, how about we refer to it as the Magisphere? Like atmosphere, but magic. Oh, it might not be comics because it's a bunch of them. It's a whole bunch of them. Okay, they got South Korea up in here. What's that? What's this? India? Okay, yeah, India. China, Japan, Australia, say Ethiopia. We got some Russia. Let's see. Do you know that this Magisphere is currently gathering above the skies over several countries? We have observed this phenomenon in a total of 9 places, And out of all those places, the Magosphere is most concentrated here in India. That is Seoul, South Korea. Yeah, of course. You already knew what was going to happen. Okay, South Korea. It's Sung Jin-Woo. He's doing this. That's what they're going to say. It's him. He's from South Korea. Okay, South Korea, that's everybody looking at him. Somebody jumped up out their seat. That's where he's from. Okay. There's no need to look at Mr. Sung like that. If he's the one herding around the Magosphere above the sky, then he's already past the realm of a hunter after all. Basically, he's saying if he's doing that, it's not like he'll just kill us. Like if he just wants to wipe us out, it's done. You know what I mean? So you might as well just sit back and just relax. Okay, Solo 11, they showing chapter 50. What is that about? To show exactly how far he's came. Nine places, huh? So Wu was thinking about the sky portals or whatever. Could this perhaps be related to the number of sovereigns? Okay, wait. As we do not know its cause, there's nothing we can do to deal with it at the moment. However, just because it is not possible to deal with, that doesn't mean that there isn't a need to deal with it. The world may be faced with a great change once again. Okay, Dr. Belzen, is that the end of the presentation? Yes. Okay, then I'll take it from here. All right, so basically it's going to be a big enemy coming soon, and we just got to watch for it. Okay, I have something urgent to announce to the hunters that have gathered here today. And it is with a heavy heart that I deliver this news. Around 2 weeks ago, Hunter Christopher Reed was assassinated by a group of unidentified assailants. Nation level Hunter Christopher Reed assassinated. Is this a joke? Because in order to do that, the same thing as Thomas Andre. In order to do that, this rotten bastard has to be strong. So if this person's an enemy, man, you better hope Sung Jin-Woo's on your side. Basically, is this a joke? No way. The only one who can kill a nation level hunter is someone with equal strength. What if it was that guy who fought Thomas? They said, what if it's Sung Jin-Woo? What if he did it? I think it was Sung Jin-Woo. Everybody keep looking at him. They scared because they know how much power he got. Oh, man, he looking right. He just sitting there like, I don't care what they're saying. He just sitting there just listening. They flies to him. Okay. The news of Christopher Reed will be officially released tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I remember when he got sliced up, man. This looks nasty. Like his body all chopped up with burns. It just looks disgusting. This looks disgusting, man. I got to turn. This is disgusting. And then they had another one right beneath that. Okay, please listen carefully without misunderstanding. There is a man we suspect to be the perpetrator of this crime, and it's Sung Jin-Woo's dad. Suspect is... they sold Sung Jin-Woo's pop is the suspect. Of course, he ain't had nothing to do with it. Then the culprit isn't Sung Jin-Woo, who fought Thomas. They know who fought Thomas. Then the culprit isn't Sung Jin-Woo, who fought Thomas. Okay, but that Asian man's face, it looks just like someone else who's sitting right here. They say he looks like Jin-Woo. Don't turn around, don't turn. They scared. They're like, don't turn around. If we look at him, he's gonna kill me. If he looks at me, he's gonna kill me. That's what they thinking. If I look at him, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. He's a bastard. He's rotten to the core. Okay, don't turn around. Don't turn around. They just look alike. They just look. He says it's not him. They just look alike. All Asians look similar to us, anyways. Oh, they racist. But no matter how I look at it, remember Jin-Woo went wild last time they brought up his pop, Maybe he might go wild this time. Hopefully not. You see him powering up a little bit. But yeah, they basically making South Korea, here we go again. They making the US look racist. And the US is racist, but yeah, they putting people's dirty laundry out there with this web comic. With this webtoon. Basically the Americans think all Asians look alike. Crazy. So they're racist. Okay, scummy mods of the song just gone. Okay, okay, that's something else. Anyway, Jin-Woo. Why is father dungeons are the territory of the rulers? Okay, so yeah, he's pissed again. Okay, dungeons are the territory of the rulers. My king, there were 4 humans in total who borrowed the strength of the rulers. Please be wary of them. He might be thinking, well, is it my pop? Is he one of them? I don't know why the ruler sent a monster in the form of my father. Perhaps it has to do with what Kamish has said. Oh, he don't believe that's his dad. Okay. The man found in the gate in the US was determined to be a monster who was capable of speaking the human language. Moreover, we requested the aid of S-rank hunter Wang Dong-soo, who spoke Korean, to lead the interrogation, but he took down Hunter Wang Dong-soo in the middle of the interrogation and brought the Hunters Association headquarters down in a sea of flames. They did that because first off, Wang Dong was disrespecting. He was being very disrespectful, so he had to put him down. He was being disrespectful. He had to kill him. If he was being disrespectful, then he had to kill him. That's first off. Second of all, he was cooperating at first. They forced his hand. They made him do what he did. The culprit was powerful enough to defeat Hunter Wang Dong-soo, who acted as a member of the main force in the scavenger guild. Strong humanoid monsters like him who escaped from the dungeon may have targeted Hunter Christopher Reed together. This is the conclusion that we have come to as at the Hunter Association. Basically, they still don't know if he's strong enough to take on Christopher Reed. But they think they might have jumped him. Christopher Reed did get jumped too. But it wasn't by Woo, his dad. I think that if Jin-Woo runs into his pop, he's not just going, even though he thinks he's a monster, he's going to question first and find out first. That's what I think. Anyway, yeah, Wang Dong, he called that fight. He wanted him to fight him. What he could do is, yo, Jin-Woo has Wang Dong-soo's shadow. Now, apparently, people are telling me, this is the information I got. The shadows are not representations of the people. They're saying that actually is them, like really in the flesh. That's their soul or something like that. All right. The person who's told me that said that they read the light novel and they got more information on what's going on. And the reason why Jin-Woo was able to beat Thomas Andre without the dagger is because the dagger weakens him. Remember how when he fought Igris or whatever, and he had to hit him with his bare fist, it did more damage. I guess he only uses the swords for the special effects, because some of the swords got special effects, and the daggers had special effects. That's probably why he uses them. But yeah, Jin-Woo can call Greed out and ask him what happened. He's gonna say, "Oh, I was being disrespectful, so he taught me a lesson in humility, and he saved a couple people while he was at it." You know what I mean? Okay, he's talking to him. What the heck is going on? He's talking to him. Don't you ever step foot in Korea. I say this not for my son, but for you. Oh, so he's seen. Hold on. So they got him on camera. He's talking to him. Okay, so what you call him? Wait a minute. Wait, no, oh, wait. No, wait. My bad. My bad. I thought they had like audio. What I think is going on is Jin-Woo is talking to Greed right now, but in his head, using his powers. You know, I can talk to the. They don't have to actually come out for him to talk to him. And that's why they're showing his powers activated. And Greed is telling him what the hunter remembers telling him, and he said, "Don't step foot in Korea. I say this not for my son, but for you." Meaning, he did that to protect Jin-Woo. So Jin-Woo knows that's his real pop, or it seems like that should be his real pop after saying that. Okay, I gotta check it, man. I gotta check these stocks, and I gotta check Doge, man. We got a lot riding on this. We still doing all right. It's holding steady. Anyway, so Jin-Woo's pretty sure that this probably is his dad. Like he said, my son. He said, not for my son, but for you. Like he was trying to stop him from doing something to his son. That makes sense. Or you won't be able to rest even after death. Okay, won't be able to rest even after death, which is what happened. Jin-Woo's thinking, I know he's laughing like, yo, my pop was right, and he didn't have to do it. I did it for him. Okay, Greed. It's as you suspected, my liege. There's no doubt about it. That man is my father. We plan on requesting the aid of all guilds around the world to apprehend suspect S and ask that you contact us immediately upon discovering him. He's like, yo, that's my pop. So how's he going to find him, though? He going to send out drones or something like that? Is there any proof that the suspect is not a human? Okay, his magic emission completely matches that of a monster. Next question. Yo! Seems like monster magic. Next question. I mean, he didn't. He just said he's a monster. His magic seemed like it. He's a monster. Don't even ask no more questions. That's it. Okay, it said that he claimed himself to be a human who went missing in the dungeon. Did the hunter he described really exist? Yes, it was a real person. Next. Then how come you won't reveal the hunter's identity? He's connected to one of the hunters present here. And so we've decided not to reveal that information. He just revealed it just by saying that. Everybody's like, they're going to turn around and look. Okay. So he's your twin or something like that, huh? That's your brother, your cousin, who, your pop, your son, your pop. You know what I mean? That's exactly what's going to happen. They all going to turn around and look at him. Any further questions? Wouldn't it be more helpful to reveal his identity in pursuit of his arrest? Okay, I see a hand. I'm thinking that's Jin-Woo. I didn't look yet. Is that Jin? No, it's not, because the color of the sleeve is different. Oh, it's Nation Level Hunter, the dude from China. He's a beast. I forgot what his name was. Don't you think so, Chief? Lu Zigzang. Lu Zgang. I'm gonna call him Zgang. Yeah, Lu Zgang. China's 7-star hunter. Okay, don't you think so, Chief? Okay, I'll be direct about this. What's the monster's relation to Hunter Sung Jin-Woo? They're like, we know it's Jin-Woo. We know it's him. Look like him. We know it's him. What's his relation? They're like, we know it's him. You might as well go ahead and tell us. Well, if Hunter Lu really wants to know, I guess we have no choice, because Lu can just wipe them all out. During the questioning, suspect S revealed himself to be Hunter Sung Jin-Woo's father, and we are carrying out our investigation, assuming this is true. So that's more information for Jin-Woo. He's like, not only did Greed say that that's my dad, they're saying it's my dad. So, and he said he was his dad. Hunter Sung Jin-Woo, suspect X turns out to be your missing father, and other hunters attempt to hunt him down. What will you do? He said, are you going to stop us, basically? You're going to stop us from hunting them down? Okay, it's only right that hunters hunt down monsters. He thinks it's a monster, so he just said it's only right that hunters hunt down monsters. He ain't going to do nothing, basically. He going to hunt them himself. All right. And if he is indeed a monster, then I'll take care of him myself. Okay. If he's an actual monster, to be honest, he got more of a reason to take him out. But then you know how some people get emotional. It looks like my dad, so I can't do anything. If you know it's a monster, and if it looks like my dad, it doesn't mean anything to me. I know that that's not you. You know what I'm saying? That if I was confused about it, then nah. But if I know that that's not you, you just look like him, man, you dead. Okay, but if he is not a monster, but rather truly my father, he said, but this is Jin-Woo was still talking. He said, if he turns out to actually be my dad, then I'm gonna stop y'all from doing anything. I'll simply hunt down the hunters. Then I will protect my family, even if that means I'll make an enemy of every single hunter in the world. He said, if that's my dad, y'all not allowed to touch him. I'll simply hunt down the hunters. Wow. So basically, he's saying, if that's my real dad, then Lou, you in trouble. You in extra trouble. Okay, let's see. Did you mean it, what you said back there? Yes. To say such a thing in front of 500 of the strongest hunters in the world from over 120 different countries. Okay, Mean coming with these Friday streams, man. I'm trying to come with it. Okay, there are probably only 2 hunters, yourself included, who would dare to say something like that. I'm thinking Lou and Woo. Lou and Sung Jin-Woo are the only ones on that level. And I'm not sure if Lou is on Jin-Woo's level. And who's the other person? He's in the hospital right now. Oh, Thomas Andre. He's talking about Thomas Andre. I thought he was talking about Lou. Is Andre really stronger than Lou? Yeah, Thomas Andre. They got him shown. He all bandaged up, wrapped up nice and tight in the Louis Vuitton. All right. There will be a feast in just a moment. The Hunters Association put a lot of care into organizing it. So if you aren't too busy, perhaps you could dine with us so that way we can poison you. Now, it doesn't matter if they poison him because remember, he has the power. The poison doesn't work on him. So he's going to go ahead and eat it. Okay, here go Lou. Oh, man, he's a little guy. Unless those guys are just huge. He's not freaking huge. Everybody else is freaking huge. Even Jin-Woo, he's not super huge, but he's big. Okay. What's he saying? He's speaking in I guess Chinese. Okay, what's he saying? He says he caught a giant monster that you let slip away on the coast of China. Okay. You know how to speak Chinese too? Okay. I am in charge of the Asia branch. After all, I can speak all Asian languages fairly well. Okay. Keep translating. Okay. Yes, sir. He says he was surprised to find that the giant monster was stronger than he expected, and that it was even more difficult as the battle took place on water. Okay. He says he's been wanting to meet you ever since, and that he's been curious to see what kind of hunter could take down such a strong monster so easily. Oh, so he had trouble with the monster. And he's thinking, yo, this dude wiped out a whole crew of them. Easy. And just one of them was it took me a little, I had to, I had to woo-wop and work and duck. I had to, put some work into it. You know what I mean? It wasn't a cakewalk. All right. And he says he's happy to put he's happy you put Hunter Thomas in his place. He says he has no doubt that the Hunter Thomas was in the wrong. That's true, because he knows him. They know how he get down. My first impression of him was that he's just a grumpy guy. Jin-Woo said, I thought he was just grumpy. No, the dude's a piece of garbage. But it turns out he's a rather interesting person. Okay, let's see. Now, what's going on? He shook his hand. Now, what's getting ready to happen? He's squeezing extra hard. Okay, and he says that he's hoping for the reason that suspect S isn't a member of your family. He said, I'm hoping that he actually is a monster, because if he is, then I can just go ahead and hunt him. Because if he's not, then you're going to have to beat me up. You know what I mean? You're going to have to hunt me. That was interesting. Hold on. Is he really a little guy or what? He was small in comparison to the other guys. He might not be a little guy. Okay, that was interesting, the part about his pop and that he got out. But that's pretty much all that happens in this. But that and Lou. Lou is probably the highlight. Him, Lou, and them finding out about the pop. That was the highlight. It was kind of fun watching everybody react. You know what I'm saying? Just, oh my God, this guy, he's gonna kill us. That was funny. You know, but other than that, there's not really all that much to this chapter. That's pretty much it. Yeah, Lou looks freaking huge, but them other guys look way bigger than him. Maybe he just looks that way because he's thin or something. I don't know. But it apparently Thomas Andre was supposed to be number one. That's what from what I'm hearing, it looks like Thomas Andre was the number 1 hunter on the planet. And Jin-Woo just took him out. So that makes him number one. That's it. So basically, there's nobody else on the planet that's a hunter that can beat Jin-Woo. But there are a couple other there's still a few what is it? Adversaries that we still have to be concerned about. Those are the guys that appeared on the island after Jin-Woo beat the Ant Island or whatever. Those guys. Those are the only people we got to worry about now. All right, but anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, and you got the power to change that. Check the links in the description box. Peace.